Good morning. Have you ever heard the saying, you can get all A's, but flunk life? Maybe there's other phrases that are very similar to that. Yes? No? Regardless, I sense that we all have this general truism in our hearts. We are a people that sometimes stumble over what we know and what we do with what we know. Today's gospel recounts the Pharisees' preoccupation with a complex set of rules for following the law of Moses. What did the Pharisees understand about the law? Or more importantly, what do the Pharisees say and do with what they know? Today's Old Testament reading reminds us of a time when God chose a most unexpected group of people to be his chosen people. He established a unique relationship of love, a covenantal bond with these people, saying, I will take you as my people, and I will be your God. God provided the Ten Commandments primarily as a gift and guide to love him and others effectively, and to preserve and renew this special relationship for ages upon ages. However, these commandments and the subsequent traditions were not to be an end in themselves. They were a means to an end. Rules for living meant to uphold and protect the relationship between God and his people. It appears that the Pharisees forgot the intent of the law. In Mark's Gospel, Jesus tells the Pharisees, you got all A's, but flunk life. Why? Because you treat the law and its traditions as just a set of rules and forget that they serve as a guide to love God and others. This law is on your lips, but not on your hearts. Our second reading from the letter of James echoes Jesus' warning to the Pharisees. James says, be doers of the word and not hearers only, deluding yourselves. Yes, the Pharisees got it wrong. What about us? Is the law on our lips, but not in our hearts? The lesson of today's liturgy of the word should compel us to ask ourselves, do I get all A's in the way I worship on Sunday and in the way I think as a Christian, but risk flunking because of what lies in my heart? Do I, in my family life, work, and spiritual life, focus narrowly on the strict observance of many rules, but fail to seek out and celebrate truly loving relationships? Do I at times keep my religious focus on the sanctuary, yet forget the world outside and disregard acts of justice, forgiveness, and ethics? Okay, let's admit it. Sometimes there are times when we're probably more Pharisaic than Christian. But know this, we have a teacher who will never give up on us. We have a divine teacher who has proven that he's willing to die for us so that we will not fail in life. Let us embrace our sacred traditions not as human, but as divine authority that calls each of us to continual conversion in our hearts, to make the kingdom of God a reality in our contemporary world.